Hi, this is Ryan with Honey Dashboard Software, and in this video, I wanted to go more in depth onto the sales cycles. So we touched on it briefly in another video for creating the new job. I showed you the discovery form a little bit, but I wanted to show you a little more of it, go into depth as to the options you have in here. And realistically, it's pretty self-explanatory, I think. You have the option of yes or no on most of the sections, which just basically makes them disappear. So if you're not going to be doing an outdoor kitchen, there's no sense in worrying about filling out the pieces parts for that outdoor kitchen. Same thing with any water features. You're not going to be doing those. And same thing for a remodel. So if you have a remodel, you have all these options, but otherwise they just go away. You can also go through and make choices on things. So if you know, for example, you're going to have a heater type, some sort of a heater in there, you're going to need natural gas, propane, or electric. So you just make your choices right here. These choices, in fact, let's just make a few because these choices will translate later on in the process to another form that'll help you actually build the proposal. So it really is to your benefit to go ahead and fill these in and you get some this is just kind of the idea. The discovery form is you're finding out what the customer is looking for. It may or may not end up being what they want, but it at least gives you a starting point to fill out these pieces, and you have something you can work with and refer back to when you're creating your design for the customer. So we're going to go ahead and say, no, we're not going to have a spa, no fire feature on this one, no water feature. Yeah, let's do the deck. It's going to be, oh gosh, let's just make it square, 20 by 20. No, it's not raised. I'm not going to do an outdoor kitchen. It's going to be a pretty simple system. And I'm not going to worry about the additional features right at the moment because, I'm not sure. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and do this screen. Say, yeah, they do definitely want a screen, but that's as much as I know. Absolutely not required to, if you know a desired start date, desired completion date, boy, that's really good. In the way things are these days, that desired start date may be completely unrealistic, but at least you have an idea of what they would like to see. Same thing with a budget. If you know kind of what they're looking for, this again is mostly just for your information so you can remember what they're looking for, if it's even realistic again. I know that prices have been crazy, so sometimes it might be an $80,000 pool and 6 months later it might be a $100,000 pool or something. So then you have the option for financing. Is it going to be cash? Are they paying directly or are they getting financed? Which is important for your finance person to know later on. But again, at this point, you may or may not know that. They may absolutely have an idea of what they're doing. So if it doesn't, if it's a good thing to ask and you can have the information, that's great. Notes are just for you to say, okay, good. Did we, is there any other information that I need to remember when I'm building out this design and creating it? So we're going to save this as signed off. Now, once I did that, you see it disappeared up here. It's now going to be down at the bottom of the list and grayed out to indicate that I have completed this step. Ideally, when the job is completely done, start to finish, everything will be signed off and it will say that's done is what that means. So in the next video, I'm going to go over a couple of other pieces parts, and then I guess I'll see you in the next one.